I was told not to speak about this, and honestly, it just makes me want to speak about this even more. And not because I want to talk crap or any of that kind of stuff. It's just life is really hard to just keep it all in and not share it. And to be honest, yes, this is my second divorce. Yes, I'm 25 years old, and I know that's embarrassing. Like, that sounds embarrassing. Like, oh, you must be the problem. Oh my gosh, 25 and your second divorce. Yes, I am going through another divorce, and I am going to speak about it. Not going to share the reasons specifically why, because yes, the person does deserve privacy, but all I can say is that this is a very difficult time for me. This has been my lowest point ever, and I will never stay, even if I love a man. My kids will always come first, no matter what. I don't care. I don't care if we're married. And that decision that I made was really hard. It was like the hardest decision I had to make in my entire life.
Bro, at the end of the day, a lot of people have problems in relationships because they don't operate the right way. At the end of the day, God, the creator, whoever you believe in, don't really matter. It was set up a certain way and it was meant to be this way. And if we don't operate this way, it's always going to be some problems. And that's creator, the man, woman, the children. And that's just the way it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, ain't no equal shit in it. I don't know why we trying to make it equal because it's not equal. You know what I'm saying? The man always supposed to be the sacrificial lamb for his family. And if women feel like they supposed to be the sacrificial lamb, then so be it. Let's put it in real terms. Let's say, for instance, we in the bedroom, sleep 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, somebody kicking the door. You know what I'm saying? If you think you the sacrificial lamb, go on out there and defend the burglars and shit. Let me be in here under the bed sleep, and then hopefully you succeed at it. And if you don't, then shit, I'll come in there and try. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. At the end of the day, I don't think no woman's gonna agree with that because it's insane, right? You feel like that's the man's job. Okay, then it's the man's job to be the leader too. You know what I'm saying? Plain and simple. Far as you saying you ain't gonna put nobody over your kids, at the end of the day, that's kind of some selfish shit. You know what I'm saying? I get where you going with it, but at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, what you expect any man that come in and take on you and your kids to do? Put y'all first? I mean, you telling him you ain't gonna put him first? That's insane. What if he thought the same way? Oh, well, shit, fuck it, I ain't putting nobody over me then. Hell, y'all come last to me. It wouldn't make no sense that way, would it? So be mindful of what the fuck you say before you just say anything and think it sound cool. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if you looking at this man, anybody that come in to be your protector, your provider, or nigga to take care of you and your kids or whatever, that's the worst thing you could possibly say is he's never gonna come before nobody. No, he need to be number one. It just is what it is because he putting his motherfucking life on the line for everybody. He need to be number one in your life. And if you can't accept it that way, then shit, so be it. No, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day. But let's get back to the rest of the story, man. Let's see what else you got to say. Then we'll go for it. Go from there, pretty much.
But I know that I made the right choice because JoJo deserves the best. Isaiah deserves the best. And I will continue to do that always. Now, it's not easy being a single mom again. And I say again because the first time I married, it backfired really fast, a week after to be exact, because cheaters will be cheaters, and unfortunately, or actually, I would say thankfully, I got pregnant and I have my JoJo now. The only problem is that just because you get married, it doesn't mean everything will be solved for you or everything's going to go great. Things don't always turn out the way you plan them to. And yeah, I got pregnant and I've been carrying the weight by myself with JoJo for the past, I mean, he's going to be 4. Although in my second marriage, I did receive like help for JoJo. I'm happy I have JoJo in my life because I don't have to go through this alone, but I am sad that I couldn't give JoJo a father figure. I am sad about it. I am. Now, Isaiah has a great father figure, and I'm so happy for that, but it's still unfortunate that I couldn't give both my children what they deserved. And there won't be a third. There won't be a third try. You know how they say, third time's a charm. No, I ain't doing that anymore. And I'm going to struggle for who knows how long until they're older and they're able to, be independent. But for now, I still have to continue to work very hard, and I still have to continue to be in this state co-parenting, because that's where my second child was born, and that's where his father is, and I have to stay here, and I'm stuck regardless of.
Bro, like, if you feel like it ain't gonna be no third one and you don't care, whatever, why are you on here complaining about it? You know what I'm saying? Just do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I'm so sick of like women like you. Like, stop complaining about a man not being present, and then at the end of the day, over here, you complaining about how hard it is. What the hell you think gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's almost like you want to be taken care of, want all the luxuries of a man, but don't want the man in the picture. You know what I'm saying? That don't make no sense to me. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You didn't get no reason for the second divorce, but it sounded to me like it was a situation of where, he was trying to discipline your other child that wasn't his, and you had a problem with that. Like you said, you ain't gonna put nobody over your kids, even if you marry. So, sound like that was the issue or whatever. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? And if you left that man for that reason, then that's your fault. You shouldn't have done that goofy ass shit. Plain and simple, bro. At the end of the day, life's too goddamn hard trying to go through this shit by yourself, especially when you got two kids. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you putting yourself in this situation, and obviously you don't want no help. Tell me something. Ain't gonna be a third time. Like, people care. Don't nobody even care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what, like, I think some women be thinking like men sitting around praying to God that they go ahead, be with them. Don't no nigga give a fuck, man. There's plenty of women out here, bro. It's too many to be sitting back focusing on, oh, man, I hope she gonna finally let me in. Even though she done had a few rough relationships, now I could come in and be her super saver. I mean, Superman or whatever it is. Nah, man, niggas don't care nothing about that, bro. It just is what it is. That's your own personal preference. If you choose to live life by yourself, you choose to live it, bro. That's you living a lonely ass life. Because I guarantee you're gonna be lonely eventually. Because one thing about kids, they all get older and they go their separate ways. Regardless of how you look at it, they gonna get grown. They ass gonna go off and get their own wives or husbands or whatever it is. They gonna be with their family, and your ass gonna be sitting there stuck looking stupid, waiting on hope, praying to God somebody take care. If not, that bitter ass mother that's trying to control her kids' lives. You all in your kids' life because you ain't got a life because you decided not to accept no man. Bro, come on, dog. You got to think better before you just talk dumb shit. But let's try to get the rest of the story, man, and see exactly what happened or where she going with this.
My circumstances, and I have to constantly be trying to find new babysitters because they all quit. They all quit after like 2 weeks because I can't afford that much. So I'm constantly with fear that I might get fired at my job, because this past month I've been late twice because my babysitters are so unreliable and they just quit. And this is going to be my life for who knows how many years until my kids go into school. I don't know, but they're still very young, so that's still going to continue for a long time. And not just that, but I don't have my family here. Like, I miss my mom, I miss all of them, and they're in a different country. Like, there's nothing I can do about it because I'm co-parenting and I have to stay here. But I also can't have the support of my soon-to-be ex-husband, because if we want to do it the correct way and co-parent the right way, I have to keep to myself and I have to do things on my own. And I can't ask his family for help because that's his family. And the minute I decide to divorce him, which I'm in the process of doing right now, I can't receive help from his family.
Yeah, man, at the end of the day, cuz this sound like a pity party. You know what I'm saying? Somebody looking for an excuse. Like, baby, you 25 years old. I hate to say it this way, but it just is what it is. You need to start making better decisions. You know what I'm saying? And look like you tried to do it right, but you got the wrong mentality. At least you did try to get married before you had kids. You know what I'm saying? And shit like, so that was the right way to operate. You just ain't got the right mindset at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, you need to learn better what a husband is. You know what I'm saying? His the way he operate, the way he think. And instead of going off your feelings and the way you think about shit, start trying to learn the man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. And then you won't wind up in these situations. You know what I'm saying? I know you said this is it for you at the end of the day, but you still young, you 25, you got a lot of life ahead of you, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you can meet someone, and at the end of the day, the first thing you're going to have to do is never tell him you're gonna not put him first. Don't never ever say that to no goddamn man, cause he's gonna feel like, oh well, shit, ain't no purpose to me even being here. Then if you ain't gonna put me first, what the fuck am I here for? You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of men that go through that. There's a lot of men in them situations. I see it all the time. You hear it. That's why they sit back and suffer in silence. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, but. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, things get better for this woman, man. At the end of the day, uh, but like I said first, you're gonna have to change your whole your whole mindset first. You know what I'm saying? In order for it to get better. Not saying you can't find nobody, but it's gonna be extremely hard, especially with 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the older you get, the harder it's gonna get for you. You know what I'm saying? After so long, men ain't even chasing you. Sorry, it is what it is. But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, bro.